getting some results. So very happy about that. I want to say I went to bed around 2 in the morning. I was on the phone with a friend of mine from New Zealand, Katrina, and I had to get up to put the trash out in the recycle bin. Had the alarm for like 9 o'clock, and I woke up like 5 minutes before that, right on schedule. And I'm here at the track, but they're actually the high school students are like using the track, so it's closed. They're all hanging out over here, so I got to walk sort of around, and I'm going to do that a little bit right now. So still got my walk in, but I'm super excited that I slept through the night, meaning I didn't even get up to go to the bathroom. So that was really great. Seeing some results with that from walking, which is great. So again, I started this channel a while ago, and from my wellness journey, I'm Steve Klein, and I have my own health issues where I took Advil and vomited blood, ended up in the hospital, almost died. Was on Nexium for about 10 years with some bad side effects, and got off all that. Thank God I found some people chatting and blogging about high impact ginger turmeric muscadine. Got on all that, which was very natural, and got off that medication, which I have still dealing with side effects from that. On no medication at all, feeling great, and started working with some naturopathic doctors and stuff, and just keeping everything right. I started walking this past fall on a wellness challenge that I do, and we were in a challenge where we were on this app called the Step Up app, and it was great because I had thought about, I was always walking, but not 10,000 steps, which was my goal. And I hit that, and I saw people in there that were doing like 10 miles. I go, wow, I don't know if I can do that. Maybe I can. And I did. And I felt really good about that. So I'm working back up to that again, as in the winter here in Boston. Not easy to do. Today's a really nice day. It's like 70 degrees out here. We had one other 70-degree day a few weeks back, and it's been pretty cold, even snow this last few days. So this past week, I mean. So this has been great, and it's a fun time of year when we're trying to fight to get into spring. But it's a little windy today too, and like I said, the track is closed, so I'm walking around it because the kids from high school are literally doing track right now. Is at the high school track, and you can see I'm in the area of the high school. They're all playing track there. There's ball games going on over here. Everybody's hanging out. So anyway, I'm just walking around it, and I'll get to the street. But it's been great keeping the wellness going, and again, starting to see these results from walking consistently no matter what's going on. And that was the thing. I just, as soon as I hit the pillow, it's like I'm out, and it's like a nice deep sleep, and I feel really better. Like today I'm feeling a lot better. Sometimes we get broken sleep for different reasons. I have, or just have to get up to go to the restroom. I know part of that is going from keto to off keto, as I've been trained, from sugar to no sugar, and also lack of magnesium. But the walking really, really gets my body to rest and rest properly. And I'm really starting to see those results. So again, oh, hello there. Which place? What do you mean, which place? Where am I? I'm in Boston. How about you? Where are you from? And I can't see your name as the sun is glaring, but welcome and thank you so much for watching me. And if you are on my station for the first time, this is probably like my 10th live. I've never done lives before on YouTube that I just started to, and it's been great. And it's like I'm walking not alone, and you guys are walking with me from around the world. So I hope this motivates you, and I'd love to see what you're working on. I'd love to have you put a comment down below, and please subscribe. We had hit over. My goal was to get 100 subscribers. We had 107. Now my next goal is to hit 150. So thank you so much for the support, and I want to support you too. So we're in this together. Sorry, we got some kids talking a little loud here because they're all playing track. Like I said, so they're all out here hanging out. And the track is closed. So I keep forgetting the times that they're closed, but this is my town, and it's really nice. And we're able to come here and walk. So I'm just walking kind of around it. I'm going to hit the street now, and that's fine too. I've been walking in different places as well, so it's not boring for any of us, including myself. But the track is great because 4 times around is a mile, and it's rubberized, so I do like that. So I may hit it later on after dinner or something. It's like the days are getting longer and stuff, which is great. Plus, they light it up at night, which is kind of cool too. So everybody wants to keep it moving, especially after the winter we had here. Um, uh, so I've done lives, um, 10 of them so far on YouTube. I didn't do lives on anything. I mean, I did do lives on something else on Facebook and on Instagram, but never on YouTube. I have YouTube stations and this station, but none of them were live. They were all pre-taped. So I just started, and I don't know why, but just seems to be nervous about it for some reason. I know it doesn't sound right, but just YouTube just seems so more official than any other channel. I don't know why, but maybe it was just a mental block. But what I doing it for is that, when I was on that Step Up app for the walking, we were able to message each other. I could see different names and how many miles they walked that were in this wellness challenge. And it was motivating because I knew some of these people and I was like, wait a minute, they're walking this much, I can do this too. And we kind of got me, not in a competition, but just made me feel like, wait a minute, I can do this too and I can push myself. And I did. And it was so great. So now I don't like walking alone necessarily, you know what I'm saying? I'd be on the phone or watching that, and it just kind of gets me through. And I guess we all have our thing. Some people listen to music, some people walk in groups. So I feel like with this, I just put it out there and just tried. And I said, you know what? By doing this, I'm not walking alone. I'm walking with you guys from around the world. And so far, there's been people from around the world telling me where they're from. I'd love to know where you guys are from. And it's been great. And I want to get to know folks. And if I inspire you and you inspire me, that's awesome. Let's walk together. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much. I'm trying to see with the glare what you wrote. Best. Oh, please, I don't want to hear your crazy comments on there. I'll report you. Please, I don't want any crazy comments. That's the bad thing. And this is not AI. I'm a real person, so I don't need negativity. This is all good stuff. And see, delete you. Let's see. You're removed. That's all right. You're from Holland. That's great. I don't know if you're the same person or you're a different person. Hopefully. But anyway, yeah, I have people on here that have been from India, from South America, England, Canada. It's been really wild and great. They're playing a baseball game over here. All good stuff. And it's a great, great place. So I'm just going to keep walking here a little bit and I'll turn around. Like I said, improvising. Sometimes, there was a time that my washing machine dryer broke. I had to walk in the parking lot of the laundromat to my walk-in. The other day, I walked at the cemetery to see my parents. You can walk anywhere, so keep that in mind. But my point is about being consistent with the walking. I really finally seeing some results of the sleeping through the night several hours. I would always get up to go to the bathroom and stuff, and it really makes a difference. Because, like I said, as soon as I hit the pillow, my body just hits it, and I go right to sleep. I was chatting with a friend, um, from who comes to my convention I run on something else, and from New Zealand. She's great. She's legally blind. We all have our stuff, and I was telling her today how I slept through the night. It was amazing. She's like, "Wow, I wish I did." I'm like, "Gotta walk, gotta walk. It makes a difference." Um, I have a small ego. Oh, okay. That's so funny. Anyway, just want to be real and share with people. And for the ones that receive it, that you can walk too, and you should. Moving your body is amazing. And I like this tool. This is great. So that way we can do this together. Hello there. Where are you from? Let me know. I I also I run a wellness challenge, and It's complimentary for everybody. We just finished one about 9 weeks. We'll start it in May. What I like about it is whatever you're going to work on, whether it's weight loss, whether it's workouts, whether it's proper nutrition, just pushing yourself to do a little bit better, it gives you accountability, and we are accountable to each other, okay? And it's complimentary, no charge at all. And I like it because there's different voices of different people around the world, and we really kind of, you know, encourage each other to do better. And there's prizes too, like from t-shirts to other things. And it's kind of cool. That's just a serendipity. But you can see some of those on my YouTube station. We would do a Zoom once a week. I tape it and load it up. And we have different topics and people check in. And it's been great. And really has helped people, you know, get better and just get educated. We even have doctors on the team, a lot of naturopaths and stuff, some chiropractors and things like that, and we just share different things, which is great. Anyway, where's everybody from? Where are y'all from? Please subscribe and comment on the YouTube station. It's definitely working on getting to 150. Just hit 100. It was amazing, and I appreciate all that. And again, if this encourages you to start a YouTube station, let me know. I'll subscribe to you too and encourage you in any which way. And if anybody else is working on sleeping through the night without getting up to go to the bathroom, and I'd like to hear what your struggles are and what you're going through. I know I try to talk about different things on here because every day is different too. Every day is a challenge, and being consistent is not always easy. It was a busy day here on Friday. I had a lot of stuff to do. I work for myself, and you don't always get it all done. But I've been scheduling on my schedule my 10 things before I go to bed. One of them is walking, and I put it on there and I just make it happen. Because as you can see, finally getting the results I'm looking for, sleeping through the night and being a little more rested makes a difference, so I can get through the day and get things done. It really does. And I know that I talked about things from food to not eating keto to paleo to, you know, grieving. I was grieving for a bit, loss of my mom, stuff like that. And everyone's going through something. So let me know what you're going through and what I can do to encourage you to get better and do better. And that's key because we all need help, right? And it's always good stuff. Also, from the um, issues I had where I almost died taking Advil, talk about this all the time, and I got on that high impact ginger turmeric muscadine. It saved my life, not lab made, but unbelievable. Okay, high impact. um, I did and learned this naturopathic health evaluation that 500 naturopathic doctors did. It goes through hard tissue, soft tissue, sugar, and digestion. Gets to the root cause. I'm not a doctor, not trying to make claims, okay, by any means. But if you'd like to have one of those complimentary done, it's life changing. Message me, send me an email, okay, with your first and last name, where you're from. I'd be happy to do that with you. It saved my life. I want to move it forward and show you guys so you can track. You are what you eat. Unfortunately, we don't know what's in our food still, okay? And we all know that the Industrial Revolution started messing with the food, giving the cows grains. They're never supposed to eat that. Eat grass and hay. That's why you see grass-fed everywhere. It's a new thing. It's not. And then if you're born after the 90s, the GMOs started messing with everybody. So all the diseases went through the roof. So you do have to track what you eat, and you got to keep the body moving, and you got to keep improving and do what you can do. But even if you are not eating right, try to move your body and get out for a walk and walk with me. Let's walk together, okay? And that's what I'm talking about. But getting the results and finally getting the results you want, everything is consistency. And like I said, some days it's raining, some days it's snowing, some days you might have a bad night's sleep, some days you're not in the mood. But if you push yourself to do a little bit each day and being consistent, that's what I'm talking about. Then you finally see results. That's with anything you do, and I do know that. And I'm not trying to be nothing wrong with losing weight, which I like in inches, okay. But more likely, um, you know, if you lose weight, it's great. But for me, it's more about being healthy, right? So how about you? I'd love to hear what you think and your thoughts are of what you're working on with your wellness. And this is not for kids, the station. This is for adults. So no kids, okay? Grown adults working on stuff. So anyway, all good stuff. All good stuff. I'm just turning around here. Got to hit the street another time. Getting this walk in. You're not allowed to what? I don't understand that. Trying to read this, it's so hard with the glare. With my glasses on, the sun going down. Again, this is live. No AI here. Nothing to fake. Just moving, and that's the point. I was chatting with a business associate of mine last night. I hadn't talked to her in a while. She's a past business associate. Became a friend too, and I'll be talking about that soon. Some of the things that she shared. She lost her son. He passed away in a heart attack. I think he was like not even 40 or just about 40. It changed her whole life, and really, really good kid too, and really sad. And again, from all the wrong food and things like that, and and medications, vaccinations, all side effects. I'm not saying not to do all that, if you choose to, but I am saying get another opinion and get to a naturopathic doctor too, and think for yourself, right? And so it's just so interesting to me. There's a lot of things they've told us is wrong. They said eggs are not good for you. They are good for you. Don't eat meat. Well, yeah, they want you to eat fake meat. I don't think so. It's the quality of it. And it's like, what's old is new. It's amazing to me. So, anyway, and some people, like someone on here said something stupid earlier. That's all they know is stupid. So, you are what you eat, you are what you associate with, and you are who you're around, right? And I choose to be around positiveness, and I choose to be around goodness, and I choose to share that as well. So, all good stuff. So anyway, I will be walking longer than this, probably not in the lives, because I think the lives are good as I handheld my phone here for 20 to 40 minutes with whatever I want to talk about. And it's, like I said, it's therapeutic for me. I hope it is for you too. And I hope you find it interesting. That's the point. And, but when I start walking, when I was doing the 10 miles, and I'm leading up to that, it takes almost close to 4 hours a day. It's a lot of time, and you really have to schedule that. So obviously, sometimes I have to break that up, do a little bit during the day, a little bit at night to get that in. That's what I was doing. And of course, it comes with, you know, sometimes you get blisters. Sometimes you got other things going on. In the summertime, it's hot. Fall. This past fall is when I started that. It was super hot here, and 3 shower a day, of course. All good stuff. And so I won't be going live for all that time, is what I'm trying to say. But I will keep it a good amount so you're interested and it's helping somebody out there. I'm hoping my messages motivate somebody to walk with me and work on something they're working on and share, because we all need each other. I need you, you need me, right? And that's always good stuff. And that's what I like about the wellness challenge. We always have different people coming in with different things they're working on. And it's like, oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I start researching it or asking somebody, and we all share. And it's a great support group, and it's great accountability. So always good to do better, and always good to have something like that. And like I said, anybody can walk anywhere. It's free, and all good stuff. I think that's a great start. So again, great to chat with everybody. And like I said, please subscribe. Like I said, thank you so much. We hit 100 subscribers the other day. Today, earlier at 107, and I'm working on 150 next. And why not? I can touch people in the world and meet, have more friends and all that. It's great. And I hope this encourages you, and I love you to encourage me. It works both ways, and that's great. And love your comments, and hit the notification bell as well. And if you, that way you'll know when I'm on. But if you also want to join the Wellness Challenge coming up in May, okay, as I said, send me an email and or have a health evaluation done, send me a message. Love to do that. It's complimentary, and the more the merrier. And what I find is when I've done this, which I didn't think I was going to do, right, honestly, it helps me stay on track. You have no idea. It helps me stay on track hearing from other people what they're going through, and we're not in this alone. And sometimes you need a reminder of stuff, and you hear people's struggles and what they're going through, and it's the truth. So, wellness is all you got. Walking is amazing. It's one of the greatest things to do, from breathing better to sleeping better. Like I just told you, my sleep is finally getting there, and I'm thankful for seeing the results. So, I hope that encourages you to do the same thing and keep it going. You have none. I don't understand what you're saying. Mike, is it? I don't know what you're saying, but where are you from? And like I said, thanks for watching, everybody. I have been doing my best to come on every day. Doesn't mean I'm going to be on every day, but I have done it for, I think we've done like 10 lives, a bunch of them. First I did one like by itself, and I waited like 10 days to do another one. And ever since I'm doing like every day, and it's been going good. I think I had to get my feet wet a little bit, and just like anything coming out of winter and getting back into keto and all that, it you move into it, right, little by little, and then you assess from there. So anyway, good stuff. I'm going to get into my car here and shut you guys down. But thank you so much again for watching. Let me know, like I said, where you're from, what you're working on, and I can see this better now. In the car, trying to get the car on. It's warm today, so awesome. Thanks so much, everybody. Over and out. See you tomorrow.